Lauren Laporta. My role at AIEP is Marketing and Event Assistant, and I'm also the RA at the AIEP International Residence at Chase Collegiate School. The following video is going to provide you with some hints and tips to make your school year successful. We hope that you use these tips to your advantage. Communication is very important. A student should communicate with the host family whether good or bad. This gives the host family an opportunity to sit down with the student and resolve any issues a student may be having in the homestay or school.
喂，宝宝。
喂，妈。
哎，你好，宝宝。
哦，这边晚上好冷啊，晚上有点不太够盖的。我很想咱们家的做的饭。哦，我该找谁呢？
但是妈妈离得远，你要照顾好自己。我也英语不会说，怎么办？哦，后期老师。
哦，对，有后期老师。
Hello，
喂，莫妮卡老师。
嗨，你好，我现在在做 monthly check-in，你有什么问题吗？
我还好，最近就是晚上有点冷。
那你有跟你的住家 parents 说吗？爸爸妈妈聊过吗？
好，那我去联系我的住家妈妈。
You should always contact your host family first for your daily needs or if you have any problems. Your host family also likes to hear good and exciting news, so be sure to share that as well. Remember, your host family cannot read your mind, so if you're having any issue at all, it is good to speak with your host family first. A typical American meal is going to be something very different than you're used to back at home. Breakfast in America is usually grab and go. Your host family might provide you with a bagel with cream cheese, a yogurt, some fruit, granola bars, or even muffins. Sometimes on the weekends, your host family might prepare a big meal, which would have pancakes, eggs, sausages, and even home fries. For lunch at school, you'll typically have a hot lunch. Your hot lunch could be pizza, hot dog, or you could even have a sandwich with some chips. In the evening, your host family will usually prepare a hot meal. Some examples include chicken, pork, or beef, or maybe even pasta and meatballs. Here are some more traditional American meals that you might experience during your stay. During mealtime, you can offer to help set the table, as well as even help cook the meal. It is important that you're present at every meal that your host family calls you to.
Dinner's ready. Girls, put your phones down.
It's also important that there are no devices at the dinner table. You want to make sure that you're engaging in conversation.
你今天考试考得怎么样？
考得不好，你呢？
我觉得我也考得挺差的。
It is important that you don't have separate conversations in Chinese or in English. Mealtime is an important time where you can sit down with your host family and talk about your day. It also helps you practice your English.
也是吗？Are you girls hungry?
Not. I'll try a little.
Thank you.
It's important that you take the time to try the food that your host parent has cooked for you.
Just not hungry today.
Take more than just a little, because you never know, you might end up liking it. Make sure to let your host family know if you are skipping a meal so they do not prepare a plate for you. Also, if they have prepared a plate for you, make sure that you do not try and order out, as that is seen as rude. When eating a meal, table manners are expected. Some proper table manners are always saying please and thank you. It is important that you use utensils properly as well. You should always use a napkin to wipe your face and not your sleeve. Whether you're preparing a meal or making a snack, it's important to keep the kitchen clean. Wash your dishes, clean the stove, wipe the counter, and sweep the floor. Put away all items that you have used. and make sure they're put away properly. Don't put any empty containers back in the fridge or cabinets, and let your host family know if you've run out of something. Ask your host family permission before cooking. It is important that when you are cooking, you make sure that you cook safely. So, if you turn on the oven, don't walk away from it. Make sure that when you're done cooking something, you turn all the appliances off to prevent any fires. If you're sharing a bathroom with others, please be respectful of the amount of time you spend in the bathroom. After using the bathroom, please be sure to clean up any mess on the toilet seat or surrounding areas. The toilet should always be flushed and shut after use. When showering, make sure that the shower curtain is on the inside of the tub to prevent any water from getting on the floor. After showering, if you notice any water on the floor, be sure to wipe it up with a towel or ask your host family for a mop. After using the towel, be sure to hang it properly so it can dry.
Water damage can ruin floors and ceilings, so before you take a shower, remember to put down a bath mat that can soak up any excess water.
When you are done taking a shower or a bath, be sure to clean out any hair that might be stuck in the drain. And remember, the only paper product that should go down the toilet is toilet paper. After brushing your teeth, be sure to clean the sink and leave the bathroom as clean as you found it. Put all items back where you found them. Once in America, there are some common hygiene practices that you should be aware of, like brushing your teeth daily, flossing, showering daily, and using deodorant. Here are some helpful tips for when doing laundry. Always remember to separate your lights from darks to prevent colors from running and ruining your clothes. When washing a load of laundry, be sure not to overfill the washing machine. This could cause the washing machine to break and your clothes won't be washed properly. Also, it's important to not just wash 1 or 2 items at a time. Before you start doing laundry, speak with your host family about how to properly use the washing machine. Be sure to consider the wash temperature and what type of load you're going to be washing. When doing laundry, it's important that you use the correct amount of detergent. The back of the bottle should have instructions. If you need further help, ask your host family. Immediately after your clothes are done in the washing machine, place them in the dryer. Before using the dryer, it is very important to clean out the lint trap. Not cleaning out the lint trap properly can cause a fire. Remove the lint and place in the garbage. As soon as your laundry is done in the dryer, be sure to take it out, fold it, and put it away where it belongs, as you don't want it to get wrinkled and someone might be waiting to use the dryer. The family will expect you to keep your room clean. All clothing and shoes put away, your bed made, room swept, and all wet items hung up. Be sure not to keep any food items or empty containers in your room or in the garbage, as they can attract bugs. bedtime in the American home is usually between 9:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. Be courteous of the host family's bedtime schedule. Noise levels should be kept at a minimal, and make sure that you are not walking around the house making unnecessary noises. Students should go to bed at a reasonable time. Set an alarm, as it is not your host family nor RA's responsibility to wake you up for school. Attendance is very important in the American school. You should always be on time and never leave class early. If you don't feel like going to school, never fake sick, as attendance can affect your grade. Always follow dress code and make sure that you are presentable. It's not just what you're wearing, but how you're wearing it. Cheating is a very serious issue in American schools and will not be tolerated. Also, electronic devices are not permitted during class.
嘿，小胖，你看那个大个儿，他又来了，他让我超级不爽，他这次给了我0分。对呀，对呀。
Hey guys, what are we talking about?
Oh, nothing.
When in school, be sure to speak English, as speaking in Chinese is considered rude. And when someone is speaking with you, it is polite to make eye contact.
Alright guys, talk to me about what happened.
你给我小心点儿，你要是揭发我，我死给你看。
What'd he say to you?
He's threatening me and he's suicidal.
In the United States, it is not proper to threaten others or yourself. This is taken very seriously. If you are living in the dorm, be sure to sign out before you leave and keep in contact with your RA. And always be sure to enter the dorm properly by using your key card. There are absolutely no visitors allowed in the dorm, no matter what the circumstance may be. Nova, room check. Yes? Can you open up a little more? You have a visitor?
Yeah, I thought it was okay just one time.
You know the rules, no visitors allowed.
Please, just once?
No, not even just once. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to walk her out. If you are caught bringing in a visitor, they will be asked to leave. Living in the dorm, you will have a certain schedule to follow. For your safety, it is important that you return to the dorm on time. You guys, it's late. It's past curfew. What are you doing? And follow both study hour and quiet hour rules to ensure that no one is being disrupted during these times. You are asked to keep all areas of the dorm clean, especially the common room and kitchen. Be sure to take any of your personal belongings back to your room and clean up any mess that you have made. Be sure to avoid alcohol and tobacco, as it is not tolerated in our program. And remember, you're here to study. This concludes our video on tips for international students studying in the US. We hope you found this video to be informative and useful as you adapt to a new culture. Studying in a foreign country can be challenging, but with the right mindset, support, and tools, you will succeed. If you need help, don't be hesitant or shy. Reach out to your host family or an AIEP staff member. Most of all, enjoy this amazing experience.